There are a lot of fragrances for men out there, but some are more poignant and potent than others. And today I'll go through a short list of very masculine scents, starting with a very popular option, which is Versace Dylan Blue here, and with the notes on the card. So this is a really good option because it's super versatile. It opens with some bergamot and fresh notes like aquatic kind of scents. Then it has black pepper, ambrox, violet leaves, and then finally some musk, saffron, and tonka bean. This is a very sharp, kind of clean, fresh sort of fragrance. And that's really perfect for summer. Keeps you fresh, keeps you light. And at the same time, it's very long-lasting, which is also very nice. So you could easily put it on in the morning and it should be still very strong by the evening, or put it on in the evening and it can be perfectly fine throughout the night. So Dylan Blue is popular for many reasons. So it's pretty much always a great choice for men. Also from the same brand is Versace Eros, which is quite different from Dylan Blue, and its kind of DNA is primarily has some mint and lemon in the opening, then tonka bean and ambroxan, and then it dries down with Madagascar vanilla and cedarwood. So Versace is not as sharp and fresh as Dylan Blue. Dylan Blue is kind of like being slapped in the face with an ocean wave or something equally refreshing, while Versace Eros is much warmer and a bit sweet. Very long lasting, maybe not good for the summer because it is kind of, that sweetness can get a bit too much, too heavy. But for the rest of the year, Versace Eros is a really delicious scent. That vanilla is very powerful, especially the longer you wear it, the more potent the vanilla note will be, along with the tonka bean, kind of this earthy, kind of dried fruit sort of thing. And me personally, I really enjoy Versace Eros. I think it's a very smooth, warm scent, very kind of, on the rugged side, compared to this, Aqua di Joe by Giorgio Armani. This is an older fragrance from, I want to say 1994, but somewhere in the 90s. This is much more of a fresh fragrance, similar to Dylan Blue, but more, not as sharp or as bold, more like kind of fluid ocean waves and citrus and some herbs like rosemary and things like that. Very light, herbal, aromatic, ocean-ish. And all of those are really nice. Not as long-lasting as either of the Versace fragrances, but still a very instantly recognizable men's fragrance. And it's better if you want something a bit more natural, more toned down, subtle. And of course, it's great for summer and spring and just warmer weather because it's so light and fresh. And it is a classic Aqua di Joe. There's also Aqua di Joe Profumo, which is like a more intense version. I haven't smelled that one, but it's sure to be similar to the original. So, and we also have Invictus by Paco Rabanne, and this is also a very famous men's fragrance. Very strong. It also has, similar to Aqua di Joe, it has some ocean notes, some citrus, and then also similar to Dylan Blue, it's this very kind of powerful, I believe the name Invictus means like unconquerable or invincible or something along those lines. So it's a very powerful sort of fragrance, bold, and in that way it's similar to Dylan Blue, but it's kind of, in my opinion, a mix of Dylan Blue and Aqua di Joe. So you get that boldness, but it's not too bold. You get some of this natural, aromatic, herbal stuff with the citrus, so it's kind of very nicely balanced and still very strong, which makes it a very good choice. It's a very classic, modern men's fragrance. So then the last one is also a classic, Polo Red, by Ralph Lauren. And this is a bit of an outlier because it's not kind of in the same group as these other ones. This is a slightly sweet, lighter men's fragrance. It has some very interesting notes of some fruit notes. There's some ginger, all kind of blended in, kind of shower gel sort of smell, you know, kind of that clean, soapy, slightly sweet sort of fragrance. Not as long lasting as, you know, the Versace fragrances or anything. Maybe 6 hours of longevity. There's also some woody notes and spicy notes thrown in, from the ginger especially. It's really good as just your casual go-to daytime fragrance. Most people will like it. It's very agreeable. It's not like too intrusive of a fragrance. So just very good casual option, and you can't really go wrong with it. So those are my top 5 options for kind of very masculine and popular and just well-liked fragrances. If you have any opinions about men's fragrances, you could leave those down in the comments below. If you liked the video, leave a like, maybe subscribe, and I make videos throughout the week, so stick around for those.